Welcome back. The state of Maharashtra remains India's major COVID hotspot. Now, after Amravati and Washim in Vidarbha, Pune once again is showing a spike in cases. Pune district reported 1,767 cases today. The administration is now marking micro-containment zones in the city to try and contain the spread. Why is it that Pune seems so susceptible to COVID-19? Pankaj Khelkar brings you this report.
After a slight breather, Pune is once again the focus of rising corona cases. Just 2 months ago, Pune was declared a no-containment zone city. But over the past week, the caseload in the district has increased from 1,445 cases on February 26th to 1,767 cases on March 5th. Pune now counts for 20% of Maharashtra's caseload. The authorities have attributed the spike to increase in testing and claim there is no cause for worry as not many are hospitalized. The municipal body has declared more than 40 micro-containment zones to contain the spike.
There is big number of active cases, but still hospitalization cases are very low. And now we go ahead with micro-containment zone, in which if 5 cases are there in one building and 20 cases are there in one society, then we go ahead and seal this building.
Meanwhile, doctors have warned citizens against complacency. Senior citizens blame the spike on careless attitude of public who don't follow protocols.
When I go for a morning walk, I see half of the children, the youngsters especially, the youngsters are not bothered. And so they are the ones, flashy stuff going on a scooter, and they prefer not to put this mask on their face, they don't maintain distance.
With inputs from Pankaj Khelkar in Pune, Bureau Report, India Today.
So Pune really now becoming an epicenter in this fight against coronavirus. Remember, it was Maharashtra and Kerala which were the two states where corona cases had shown a spike in the last month. Kerala, the situation slowly coming under control, but now Maharashtra and Pune in particular after Amravati and Washim showing a spike. Maharashtra's COVID daily cases tally well ahead of the rest of the country, more than 10,200 in a day alone. So, and of which Pune has 20% of Maharashtra's caseload. And this is not the first time this has happened. Even when there was, in the first phase, when in the months of April, May, June, July, Pune had seen a substantial number of coronavirus cases. In a sense, therefore, Pune remains a trouble spot in this fight against coronavirus. Those are the COVID. Okay, now while coronavirus cases are rising, what is also happening is that the COVID vaccination drive is also picking up pace. Enthusiasm is very high, in particular among senior citizens. Today, a 101-year-old lady in Mumbai got her first dose of coronavirus vaccine. Shashikala Joshi went to the Kama hospital with her 75-year-old daughter and friends in a big message to encourage the vaccination. Pankaj Upadhyay brings you the story.
If there's one visual to encourage people to come forward and get vaccinated, it's that of Shashikala Joshi. The 100-year-old Joshi was among those who came to Mumbai's Kama hospital to take their jab. No doubt, she soon became the star of the show. The centenarian was calm as she took the first dose of the vaccine.
She said, I've been taking vaccines of pneumonia and flu and all her life, typhoid, cholera. She said, I've taken all these vaccines. What is there to be scared of? She was not at all scared.
Joshi's family and friends even had a message for those who are in two minds on getting vaccinated.
Everybody thinks, this vaccine is going to give us a certain amount of liberation, which she also wants to meet people which she was not allowed to. I think it's nice if people, these are the sort of people who are your examples.
What did the authorities say, ma'am, when you brought up to the notice?
Shashikala Joshi has also shown that age is no factor when it comes to protecting oneself from COVID. With Pankaj Upadhyay in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
So two contrarian images coming in from Mumbai, one of a speeding up of the vaccination drive and also a rise in coronavirus cases in Mumbai and Pune. Dr. Subhash Salunke, Maharashtra State Advisor on COVID-19 joins us. Dr. Salunke, why is it that Pune has become so susceptible to every time there is any increase in COVID virus cases? Pune seems to be disproportionately affected.
I think actually it is not Pune which is disproportionately affected. It is actually, you have seen that it is started from the Vidarbha region and it is going through the process of cases coming out in the Nashik, in Mumbai and also in Pune. So I don't think that Pune is the only city or a only district which is unusually showing the trend.
No, but when I compare it to other districts, when I compare it to other cities, sir, Dr. Salunke, if I compare it to other cities, let's say a Delhi or a Kolkata or a Chennai or a Bengaluru, Pune and indeed cities of Maharashtra seem to be more adversely affected. Why?
Definitely. As a matter of fact, we have seen even initial infection when it was introduced, it was seen in Mumbai and also in Pune because of urbanization, congested localities. All these factors play a role and introduction of the infection also was earlier. Now you will find when the cities having such highly urbanized population get infected and then there is a declining trend, eventually as a part of the epidemics or pandemic of the viral pandemics, ups and downs of these viral diseases is a known phenomena. It is nothing unusual. But as you see that eventually the trend will be or the graph will be comparatively lower than what was seen when there was a height in the month of September, October. And that seemed to be one of the major reasons because of in the localities where infection did take place and people are comparatively immune or comparatively less infection is taking place in the highly congested areas. But if you look at in Pune now, you will find those areas where earlier the infection was low or less and the vulnerable population concentrated now, that when it is exposed and which is a city or which is a place where people are taking it lightly. Definitely the way in last 2 months people in Pune and also in generally in Maharashtra or for that matter throughout the country started feeling, oh, now this coronavirus or COVID is no more a threat, no more a problem, and we need not follow all the norms. And that's how the backlash is taking place.
But Dr. Salunke,
let me assure you, let me, through your...
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, please go ahead.
No, there are those who believe that Vidarbha, there was those who believe that there's a new strain that there was a new strain that had emerged in Vidarbha and that strain may now have come to Pune.
That was one of the hypotheses that was quoted by me myself when I was in Vidarbha 15-20 days back, when I saw a tremendous amount of rise in the districts like Amravati. I was feeling that there is bound to be a mutated variety of a virus in this region. However, the studies that have been carried out by NIV and also by NCDC, I think the official information is going to be available, but informally the information that is available to me indicates that there is no mutated virus that is creating this episode or this problem. It appears more than the virus, or in addition to the transmission that is taking place, the behavior of the people I don't want to use the word irresponsible, but it is irresponsible.
No, but why
the
Maharashtra only? No, that's the question. But why should Maharashtra alone see irresponsible behavior?
Yeah,
other parts of the country seem to be, don't at least show these rise in cases. What's gone wrong? Why Maharashtra only?
It is started in Maharashtra, but don't be under wrong impression that it won't happen in the other parts of the country. As a matter of fact, I wish to warn through your channel that please be sure that if we do not take precautions in Maharashtra, and if other states also are not going to, or they are going to be complacent, it is quite likely that you will see a rising trend in other states also. I am really worried in the states where the elections are already announced and the kinds of rallies and gatherings. This is a sure recipe of a kind of we may be waiting for a disaster as far as transmission is concerned. So Maharashtra, we certainly, Maharashtra has one peculiarity
let me leave it there.
that we do not hide anything.
Dr. Salunki,
the reporting of cases.
I've run completely out of time, but you are sending out a warning that if citizens continue to behave in an irresponsible manner, what is happening in Pune could happen in other parts of the country as well. The good news, of course, is that the vaccination drive is also gathering steam. Thank you very much for joining me.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.